What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my World Cup series. This is episode number 43, and we start today's episode off by reviewing the group table, which of course we topped after winning 2 games. We are through to the knockout stages for the first time in quite a few episodes. I am so relieved, I'm sure you guys are as well. So we're through to the knockout stages, and we take on this side for the first game in the round of 16. It took me about 5 minutes to press X here, can't remember what happened, but yeah, we get ourselves into this round of 16 game, and after getting ourselves through the group stages, I was just really relieved to be back in the knockout stages. But to be honest, if we were going to get ourselves into the quarterfinals, we'd have to beat this very decent side here, which featured the likes of Ronaldo and the 90-rated Klose and Muller and so on and so forth. So very good side my opponent had. However, the first chance would fall to us in the 3rd minute as Donovan collects the ball and step overs around his man, plays it through towards Joel Campbell, and Campbell finishes the chance and makes it 1-0. So what a fantastic start. 3 minutes in and we're already in front in this game. Brilliant start here. And in the 9th minute here, you see Akinfeev get on the ball for my opponent, but as he throws the ball forward, it's intercepted by Herrera. He finds Dempsey, Dempsey finds Joel Campbell, and Campbell once again finds the back of the net. So 2-0 to us, and I really should have started using Campbell from the beginning in this side, because you guys are right, man, he's a really awesome striker. I got that decision wrong to drop him to the bench and never really play him in the first attempt. He's really good, and in the 12th minute here, another great chance for us, but my strike with Donovan went harmlessly wide and out for a goal kick. So still 2-0, but all the early chances coming to us, and that is of course what you like to see. And from the goal kick, Akinfeev launches the ball long towards Miroslav Klose. It's flicked on by Klose towards Muller. Muller finds Koke. Koke gets tackled by Holden. As we go on the break, Donovan plays a great through ball towards Joel Campbell. It's intercepted by Bruno Alves, but as he gives the ball away, it comes to Clint Dempsey. Dempsey goes down the right hand side, swings it across. Who's there? Campbell. Good save by Akinfeev, but he's there again. Joel Campbell gets a hat-trick in 14 minutes. Really good finish there by Campbell after getting to the rebound quickly to make it 3-0. And in the 17th minute, a good chance to make it 4-0. Really quick 1-2 between Dempsey and Campbell. Campbell's running clear. A great chance for a 4th goal of the game. I round the goalkeeper, but I mess up the finish and put it into the side netting. And it goes out of play for a goal kick. So still 3-0. And in the 25th minute, another great chance. Campbell flicks his ball on, and Donovan finds John Anthony Brooks, of all people, who goes through 1-on-1. Great save by Akinfeev, but my centre-back, who I have no idea why decides to charge up the pitch, may have missed the first chance, but he gets to the rebound and makes it 4-0. So I have no idea how Brooks got so far at the pitch, but he scored the goal, so I guess I got to be pleased. So it's 4-0 to us here. And in the 39th minute, my opponent goes under the centre with Ronaldo and strikes it, but it hits the bar, and we managed to get the ball away. So we almost scored a great solo goal of Ronaldo, but thankfully it was still 4-0. And in the 55th minute, Johnson goes down the left-hand side here. He's taken on his man. He keeps on going, beats his man, keeps on going, gets inside, and makes it 5-0. However, what I didn't realise was whilst I was doing that, my opponent actually stopped playing. I didn't realise he'd stopped the controller. Sorry, he dropped the control and he wasn't playing, but to be honest, it was kind of weird because in the second half he sort of played some parts and didn't play the rest, so I didn't know whether to pass the ball around or not, or just keep scoring easy goals. But eventually here in the 84th minute, he did score a goal with Klose as he ran clear and made it 5-1. So it was really weird. He sort of played some parts of the second half, but not others. But even so, we won the game by 5-1. We are through to the quarter-final stages of the World Cup, and I'm absolutely delighted with that, to be honest, because obviously I saw that team and I thought, yeah, it's beatable, but it's still very good. But I played very well. I had a great first half, and we did win the game by 5-1. And from the player pack here, I ended up getting a very decent player in Johan Kabay, but unfortunately he's a duplicate, so that was a real shame, because I really like Kabay and I would have liked to have used him in the European Confederation, but that's the second time I've got him. But unfortunately we'll never be able to use him because of course we already won the Confederation with that side. But still, we get ourselves into the quarter-final game here with our side, and we come against this side here, very decent 85 rated 100 currency team, 3-4-1-2 in this quarter-final game. He's got Lloris in goal, back three of Hummels, Bruno Alves and Walker playing centre-back. The centre-mid partnership was Matuidi and Pogba. The right mid was Jesus Navas. The CAM was Valbuena. The left wing playing left mid was Hazard, and the strike partnership was Benzema and Negredo. So very awesome side my opponent had, unfortunately, and a really good chance for him to get the win and see him go through to the semis and me go out of the tournament. And the first chance would fall to my opponent in the 25th minute, but thankfully Navas made a really good save to deny Negredo. And from the corner, it's Hazard who crossed the ball in towards Negredo, but unfortunately this time he does get the goal and makes it 1-0. So 1-0 to my opponent 25 minutes in, and not really the best of starts for us, unfortunately, in this quarter-final tie. And not really the best of starts for us, but the following chance would fall 10 minutes later and it would come to us. Brian Ruiz collects the ball here and slides it through towards Joel Campbell. He takes on Kyle Walker, playing centre-back for some reason. Plays the ball forward towards Jeff Cameron, and my opponent doesn't really deal with it. As it falls to Jeff Cameron, our right back, for some reason in the penalty area, blasts the ball in and makes it 1 apiece. So Cameron gets the goal. I'm not really sure what he was doing up there, just like Brooks in the last game. Not really sure what he was doing up there, but he gets the goal, so I don't really mind. It's 1 apiece, and in the 43rd minute, Jeff Cameron, our goal scorer, takes on Hummels, beats him here. Nice little double step over. What a run by Jeff Cameron, but unfortunately the shot was well saved by Lloris and turned behind for a corner, so maybe Cameron wants to play striker, I don't know, but still 1 apiece. And in the second half I had a free kick here in the 48th minute. Dempsey stands over the ball and strikes it, but unfortunately Lloris makes a really good save and turns it behind for a corner, and from that corner Donovan crosses the ball in towards Brooks. It's headed away only as far as Joel Campbell. Campbell collects the ball and strikes it, but unfortunately again Lloris makes a really good save down to his right this time, and from the corner Donovan crossed the ball in. We keep the pressure alive. Ayala wins the header and he finds the back of the net, so Ayala makes it 2-1. We come from behind to lead in this game. 2 of our defenders have got the goals in Cameron and Ayala, and we are in front though, that's the most important thing. And in the 61st minute he see Ayala get the ball here and play it out wide towards Brian Ruiz. Ruiz finds Johnson, who plays it back to the Costa Rican. Brian Ruiz down the left hand side here, takes on Valbuena, plays a quick 1-2 with Joel Campbell. The Costa Ricans link up. It's Ruiz down the left hand side. He's got men to aim for in the box if he wants to pick any of them out. He crosses the ball in, does find Joel Campbell, and Campbell heads it in. So 3-1, 63 minutes in, and we've got ourselves a 2-goal cushion in this quarter-final tie. And in the 69th minute he see Donovan flick the ball on towards Brooks. Brooks collects the ball and plays it back towards Landon Donovan. Down the left hand side here, slides it through towards Brian Ruiz. Ruiz collects the ball, nice little double step over, then a roulette, and he gets, well, not taken down, but he does get a boot in his shin really, and it's a penalty to us. And it was a bit of a debatable call. I didn't really know whether it was a penalty or not, to be honest. You can understand why it's given, because at the end of the day my opponent slid in when the ball was lost for no reason, but was it a penalty because Lloris was already about to claim the ball? I don't really know, but it was one of those where they should be given in reality, because when a player basically challenges like that a couple of yards from the goal, it doesn't matter if he goes down or not, it's got to be a penalty. But some referees wouldn't give it on this game, some would. This referee would, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to take the penalty and score it, because yes, sometimes on debatable penalties I'll miss them on purpose, but at the end of the day, I personally thought it was a penalty, despite the fact that the ball was already going into Lloris's gloves, because if you're going to challenge like that you deserve to get scored on really. So it's 4-1, but my opponent did get himself a goal back here to make it 4-2 in the 81st minute with Benzema, I think it was, to make it 4-2, so possibly a late fight back for my opponent. But in the 90th minute the last chance would fall here as Walker gives the ball away. Joel Campbell collects it, quick little step over, great ball in towards Herrera, but unfortunately it goes to Lloris. But how about this? This was absolutely ridiculous. Lloris blasts the ball into his own goal, but the referee blows for full time. But I thought, as you'll see this on the replay, as I make this replay there, you'll listen to the game sound, I actually thought that the game was still going on and the final whistle got blown after he had put the ball in his own net. But for some reason the referee said the goal wasn't going to count, but I thought that should have been a goal. Listen to when the final whistle comes here. I think it should have been 5-2 and this goal should have counted. So yeah, obviously it doesn't matter, but even so, I thought I should have been given a goal there to make it 5-2, but still, we win the game 4-2, we're through to the World Cup semi-finals, and after that we had a player pack, and I accidentally skipped it, and I got Wayne Rooney. So I guess that's the secret to getting good players out of your packs, you've got to skip the little animation. So we got Rooney from our player pack. That's one of the best players we've got so far in this series. Obviously we can't use him, unfortunately, as he's from the European Confederation, and we've already won the World Cup with that one, but even so, it's good to get a good player from the player pack for once, and it is Wayne Rooney. So that was kind of cool. I guess from now on I have to start skipping the animations in the player packs, who knows. And as we get ourselves into our World Cup semi-final tie here, we come against this 83 rated Hungary chemistry team. 4-5-1, crawling goal back for Jordi Alba, Socrates, Vermaelen, and also Lichtsteiner. Midfield 5 of Schürrle, Schneider, Diamanti, De Bruyne playing CM, and Ribery on the right. And I didn't get to see who the striker was, but even so, a very, very decent side my opponent had. However, the first chance would fall to me in the 9th minute here as Clint Dempsey collects the ball and plays it through towards Joel Campbell. A great chance to make it 1-0 early on as Campbell runs clear. but unfortunately I'm denied by Tim Krul. The Dutch goalkeeper makes a really good save and keeps it at 0-0. And from the corner, it's crossed in by Landon Donovan towards the centre. Brooks goes for the header, it's cleared away only as far as Joel Campbell, who strikes it, but again it goes just over the bar and out for a goal kick. And another chance here a few minutes later, as you see Brian Ruiz make a really good challenge here, wins us the ball and finds Landon Donovan. Donovan has a really good chance for us here, nice little step over, gets onto his right foot and strikes it, and finds the back of the net. So 13 minutes in, Landon Donovan makes it 1-0 to us in this semi-final tie. Really good finish by Donovan, and we are 1-0 up. And in the 17th minute, we get on the ball again here. Dempsey finds, or tries to find Joel Campbell. It's not really dealt with by my opponent, as it comes back to Clint Dempsey here. Dempsey finds Campbell, Campbell strikes, good block. It falls back to Campbell. Can we score this time with Joel Campbell? Yes, we can. It's a bit of a scrappy goal, but I don't care. 18.5 minutes into the World Cup semi-final, and Joel Campbell makes it 2-0 to the CONCACAF side. And in the 27th minute here, you see Stuart Holden shut down his man, and eventually wins the ball down the right hand side. It falls to Dempsey. Dempsey plays it back to Holden. Holden plays the ball in towards Landon Donovan, but it's a great save by Krul. However, he follows up and makes it 3-0. 28 minutes into the World Cup semi-final, and we are 3-0 up, and we look as though we're on course to make it, to get through to our second World Cup final here with the CONCACAF side. So still 3-0, and in the 36th minute you see Navas make a really good save there to keep a clean sheet as things stand. Really good stop, and from the follow-up cross, the shot goes straight into the gloves of our goalkeeper. So still 3-0, and in the 45th minute Dempsey collects the ball here, gets past his man. A great chance for 4-0 here, but it's a good stop by Krul. It's a really good save, and it is still 3-0 as things stand. That was how the first half would finish, and in the second half there'll be a chance here as we get the ball forward with Jeff Cameron. Cameron finds Herrera. Herrera goes through and makes it 4-0, and with 20 minutes to go, that's the game sealed. We're going through to our second World Cup final with the CONCACAF side. There's no way back for my opponent now, so I decided to rest 3 of the players in Ruiz, Donovan and Campbell. Brought on Medina, Dos Santos, and I'm not sure who the other player was. It might have been Denegris. Yes, it was. So we rest 3 of our players here, and directly from that, we play the ball forward towards Giovanni Dos Santos, just off the bench, takes on Vermaelen, stops the ball, scoop turns, gets taken down, and the referee gives a penalty. So with 10 minutes to go, Vermaelen brings down Dos Santos, and we have a chance to make it 5-0, and it's a really, really good opportunity here. Really good skill from Dos Santos, and it's a definite penalty. So a good chance for Denegris, who just came off the bench, so this will be one of his first touches to make it 5-0 here against Tim Krul. Can Krul pull off some penalty heroics once again here? This time for my opponent it's Denegris against Krul, and Denegris comes up on top. So 5-0, and we are romping our way through to the World Cup final with 3 big wins in the knockout stages. In the round of 16 we had a big win, in the quarter-final we had a big win, and here in the semi-final we're 5-0 up and on course for another big win. And could we make it 6-0 in the 86th minute? Yes, we could. Medina runs clear and makes it 6-0. So we've romped our way through 3 teams in the round of 16, the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, and have reached the World Cup final for the second time with the CONCACAF side. What a fantastic knockout stages. 3 games in the knockout stages, and we're through to the World Cup final. So as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of my World Cup series very soon, which will of course be the World Cup final with the CONCACAF side round 2.